JR demands another shuffle, please.
Why?
Why?
You don't want to be top?
12 o'clock is cursed, man.
Oh, it's
Alright.
I'm still next to JR.
I haven't moved.
All right, guys, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Go ready.
Let's do it.
No, you moved up one.
Do you know how to do this?
Wait,
Maybe I have.
It's the Y move, right?
The
Yeah,
Y move and the
there it
Z
is.
move. Yep.
Got it. All right,
Yeah.
I should be able to do this perfectly fine.
you can
Oh
do
my
it.
God.
You should pin,
Yeah.
you should pin those commands, by the way. All right.
My anxiety is still fucking high. Jesus.
If anyone gets ripped in half during
It's gonna take me like
Room
6
movement.
hours to calm
they
down
aren't
for
pinned
that game.
maybe because we have the auto delete, so that just deletes the pins if they ever get pinned.
All right, I'm gonna send the characters out now. Good luck, guys.
Okay, bye.
Come on, good roll.
Hey, let's go. My favorite roll.
All right. Now. Aha! There it is. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
I.
All right, shouts to Kat. Kat, if you're watching this, I doubt you are, but if you are watching on the VOD, first of all, thanks for watching. Secondly, I'm so sorry. For those of you who missed it, that game I was explaining about yesterday happened because the widow who was holding the... This has got some drum and bass vibes. Let's go. Alright, I'm feeling this. The widow who was holding the little monster got chosen by the snake charmer, which meant that the Delida... Yeah, I'm a liar. The widow that was holding the little monster got chosen by the snake charmer, which meant that the snake charmer became the evil widow who gained a new grim, obviously, and also got the little monster. And the old widow became the good poison snake charmer, who basically confirmed the entire town to themselves, so that everyone knew everything, and it became an arms race as to just try to figure out, trying to fool each other into burning ghost votes, since that was the resource that we were all fighting over. It was really interesting. Like I said, it was one of the most unique clock tower experiences I've ever had. I was really impressed with how that game played out, and I know it was like one of those things that I felt like Ben, or at least Ben, probably not Adam, but Ben was thinking like, we just should re-rack, like the game's over at this point. Navian, you can give the channel points to, or I don't know if you did or not, but you can declare that good was, oh, you did already. Why would I ever doubt you, Navian? Yeah, it's a good point, Drinks. It really ended up kind of being like 2 rooms and a boom. It's just, you know, it wasn't 2 rooms and a boom. Which shouts to the Legacy game as well. So on Sunday, you guys are going to see Chapter 2 of Tyler's Legacy game. And part of the mechanic in Tyler's Legacy game is that there's limited voice channels, which really does actually encourage people to get into larger groups for whispers, which is honestly more indicative of what it's like in an actual game. I think that in a lot of actual games, you're very seldom going to see 2 players talking to each other privately, or at least not to the uniformity that you see it online. I think you're going to see a lot of players that are... you're going to see a lot of players that are in a position where they are giving multiple people information, or you're going to find little trust circles that form in in-person games. You're going to see that a lot more often than you will in online games, and you're still going to see 2-person chats, obviously, but yeah. Oh, I'm super hyped for Legacy. Tyler has just knocked it out of the park with the flavor of it all and all of that. In addition to that, Andrew, Wildstar, and Tapir are doing a weekly podcast where they are basically summarizing what happened in the previous chapter for, like, you know, they do like hour-long episodes where they just talk about what happened, what could be happening in the future, how the mechanics play out and all of that, and I think they're going to continue with it after every game. I gave it a listen today. It was very enlightening to kind of hear from the players, you know, kind of their view on how Legacy is playing out. So, and by the way, if you're just not watching Legacy, like, what are you doing? Like, the first game was very hyped, the narration was fantastic, Tyler is a fantastic writer, and really got the mood going for that game. The ambiance and the mise en scène.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
So,
How long have you guys been here?
Oh, I just came in here.
Okay, cool.
Anyways,
Hi, Demida. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. I hope Madeline told you everything you need to know.
Nope.
Nope. Well, that's too damn bad. You want to use your ability today?
Yep.
Well,
have
I guess
to.
you kind of have to use your ability, so go.
I'm going to target Art.
Alrighty. Thank you.
have a good night.
Yeah, I agree, Rope. Tyler's a very evocative storyteller. There was a lot of atmosphere, a lot of mise en scène, like really carefully crafted words, which I don't know. God, it was a while ago. It might have been March or April. It might have even been February, to be honest. But during one of the mega streams, they did the Curtowin College role-play game, which was where all the players knew what their roles were beforehand and actually created characters via, in a very kind of, not D&D-esque way, but basically just a tabletop role-playing kind of way where they inhabited the roles of players playing at this magical college called Curtowin College. And it was fantastic. Everybody played fantastic in that game and did a really interesting amount of work in bringing that script to life. And a lot of that was Tyler's work in being able to kind of create this universe in which things happen. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of how that ended up working out. I think, yeah, if you guys are not watching the Legacy games on Sundays, you really should be, or if not, you should be absolutely watching the VODs of it. And watch the VODs of the game before, because the game before is usually the Sunday game that, if there was a game that I get to play, it's usually the Sunday, or if there was a Sunday game I would get to play, it would be the first game. Same with Navian. If Navian was ever to play a game in person, or on Sundays, it would probably be the early game, not the latter game. That has vocals. Get out of here. Little Smurfy won. I'm also excited. And, yeah, I duplicate this eyes. Just send some eyes your way, because I want to see what's going on. Sean Burby, Ranger Shull, Zenley Man, Eric Safford, Eric H. Safford, Hubbleton, Darlow Exile, My Eye Guy, Arrow in the Knee 34, Mr. Dollar, of course, CHG 21012, LFC Bong Boy, Illuminator 79. Thank you all, and Heateroth, of course. Heateroth did it even before the raid happened. So, yeah, sorry, drinks. No, you're good, Navian. You should probably go to bed. You should probably go to. Yeah, I chose art because, of course. I don't actually have the artist because I deleted it off of the playlist. I could do a lot of work.
Hi. Hi.
We're missing some people.
Movie or
There they are, you sleepyheads. Get on over here. Alright. The game is Sects and Violets. Well, actually, the game is Blood on the Clock Tower. The edition of Sects and Violets, the game has started. I am dead, as everybody likes to say.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
On
What
their
about Madeline?
birthday?
On my birthday. Alright, you guys,
I'm so sorry to hear that.
we'll do 7 minutes. Go ahead.
Let's
Art,
go.
would you like to chat?
Mike, apology, friendship talk.
Art, could I have a word?
Mean.
I'm heading to the casino. I feel like hard claiming to you, sir.
Okay.
How do you feel about hard claim?
I'm fine with it, yeah.
I am the dreamer.
Are you really the dreamer?
Yep.
Who'd you dream last night?
Dreamed you.
What did you see?
Saw you were the dreamer.
I was about to say, what a crap show. I was the philosopher who turned into the dreamer.
How about that? So you did you get, what did you dream?
I dreamed Kev.
You dreamed Kev. And what did you learn about Kev?
Juggler or Cerenovus?
Interesting. I'm interesting. Alright, so you would go first, so if I was the dreamer, I would see you as drunkenness, because you would have gone before me. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I go first, technically, right?
Yeah, you would go first. Okay. Man, I love Sects Violets. What a great script.
I was like, maybe the dreamer won't be in play. You know, I don't want to get burned, hold that philosopher too long. I was like, well, I'll ask around. If there's a dreamer, I'll go say, hey, sorry,
so
we roll.
So the reason that I saw dreamer and not philosopher is because I'm drunk.
And you're drunk, so yeah.
CB, of course you would. Alright, so basically I'm gonna sit here, and since I'm not an outsider, I don't have to worry about any Fangu jumps. I'm just gonna keep on dreaming random people until you die.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll probably try to die fast. Now that we got a backup, so the dreaming doesn't stop.
What's the I feel like there's a good song that has dream in the name that's not like Fleetwood Mac Dreams. By
Like
the way,
Dream On from Aerosmith, right?
Dream On's a good one. Yeah, Dream On's a good one.
Yeah.
Shouts to Aerosmith.
Yeah, I'll be very forthcoming with me being the dreamer. Try to get killed, so they'll think, oh, the dreamer's dead. We don't have to worry about it anymore. But you can still be dreaming. So.
Don't stop but dreaming.
Don't stop the dreaming.
You like that, Matt?
I like it.
That was good, right?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, bet. Thank you, Art.
Yep, no problem.
I gotta go for the chaos plays every now and then. Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams are made of. Dream a little dream.
Dream a little dream. Yeah.
Dream a little dream of me.
That's a banger.
Tomato boy, let's chat.
Lead the way, JR. To the pub.
Welcome to the pub.
Welcome to the pub.
We've got
Discord
whiskey,
is frozen
we've
in
got
chat.
ale, we've got pork, whatever you want out of those three things.
Well, Pig's Eye Pub is actually it's a real place. It's in Hartford. I didn't realize this until I've never been there. But it's just
Right.
it's a pub. It's just a pub.
Yep, we sell whiskey, we sell ale, and we sell pork. Your choice of those three things.
Are you saying in a very cryptic way that you are a philosopher? Because you drunk
Now,
people?
what are you here doing in my pub saying that I might be one of them philosophizers? Maybe, you know, you got a 33% chance.
What would the pig be?
A pig.
You said you had pigs. What role accumulates to pigs?
Roll? You want a roll then? Okay, we'll get you a roll of pork.
So a roll of pork, like a wheelchair rolls, so you're a savant.
You want the sandwich or not, mate?
I gotta tell you, I don't know if I do.
Get out the pub! But first, let me tell you about my roles.
Sure.
I'm either the oracle,
Okay.
the philosopher, or the sage.
Oracle, philosopher, or sage. That's interesting. So, I have heard.
Also, hi chat if you're still watching.
What's that?
Hi, chat, if they're still watching.
Oh, they're still watching. We got a bang on audience watching us. So thank
Nice.
you to Adam for the host. We very much appreciate
Hi,
it.
Adam. Bye, Adam. I guess. Oh, whoever Adam is.
We got a bunch of people now. Granted, most of them are asleep now,
Oh.
but that's fine.
Back to the
Wait.
town, I say, back.
I need his rolls, damn it.
I'll give you the same 3.
Oh. All right.
The exact same 3.
In that order.
No, not in that order.
Oh.
Bigger killed minion.
Yeah, the other is the Oracle. You gotta be careful with the Oracle.
Although
What's
if you
good,
do
my
bigger
guys?
kill a minion that's next to an oracle, then they could be poisoned. So that can also...
I think what bothers me most is I'm a lycanthrope in real life, so getting burned by the lycanthrope really hurts me.
Hey, Kev.
Yeah.
Kev.
Yep.
Was it you who just said they were burned by the lycanthrope?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're welcome. That was
That was
my
you.
suggestion.
There are no lycanthropes in this game, I can assure you that. Let's begin the nominations. We will start the bidding at 10 souls.
You
Any
want,
CB, can I get an ST console?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
While he's doing that, did anyone hear of any outsiders? I know it's Sects Violets, but did anybody hear of any outsiders?
What even are outsiders?
Got it.
I've never heard of an outsider now.
I am not
sorry.
Pony Boy.
You're not funny.
Well, I
boy?
think it's good to say that because there's
Pony
a
boy.
clue on this script, if there are any outsiders, they're going to keep mum about it. And if they're the mutant, they're going to keep doubly mum about it.
Lynn?
Yeah, I mean, the
Yes.
only way there's an outsider is if it's a
Are
fang.
you the goon, Lynn?
All right,
You
so
the
I am
goon?
marking.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm the mutant. I'm the goon. I am the... I am the sweetheart. I am the bullshit
not here.
gelato.
I'm literally marking
I am
everyone
all
other
of
than
them.
Lynn as the mutant. Got it.
Madeline, Juggles in chat or Juggles?
Okay. I'm not the main person running.
No, I
So,
figured I'd ask you.
Speedy, how do we
Sit
run
down.
juggles?
How do we do juggles?
Yes, juggles. So if you are a juggler and you wish to claim that you are a juggler because you are a juggler, simply type what you wish to juggle in the game chat.
Okay.
And I will check each one that I see. This could of course be all in vain because there probably are no jugglers.
Great.
But you never know.
Also,
Several people,
once
I think.
again, hey Dak, have you noticed the chair that is behind you?
Yes,
Again?
Dak, you will need to get back into your chair. I
Damn
assure
it,
you,
Dak.
this is not musical chairs.
I will tell you that I'm on my 3rd drink and I broke out the apple crown, so that might be why I'm falling out of my chair.
Let's see. Okay.
I'm on my third 30 ounce cup of water.
Let's see what's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm the evil twin. Sweet.
I put my juggle in the chat.
Alright.
For chat's benefit, I'll say Mike as Serenovis, Dak as Sweetheart, Michael as Fangu, JR as Oracle, and Art as Philo.
And I juggled myself as a juggler.
Ah, the classic Vortox check.
I juggled Demeta as the clockmaker, myself as the dreamer, and Mike as the lycanthrope.
I don't have a.
I
don't have
juggled
a-
Dak.
I don't have a
I
werewolf
juggled that.
react.
I juggled Dak as all 4 minions.
There we go. Got it. Nailed it.
I'm the evil twin and the Serenova. Sweet.
Were there any evil twins announced? Or is that just all hearsay?
I don't believe so.
I killed my twin in the womb.
Guys, you may nominate when you wish to.
The twin pair may do some weird, silly thing, like come out like day 4 or 5. But as it stands right now, no, I've not heard of any twin pair.
I am the twin pair. I'm both of them.
Dollar and Sam.
Second call for nominations.
Well, there goes the Vortox game.
There is a Vortex in the game. So we
Demeta
theoretically do want to
nominates-
do that.
Jack.
Do we have a good target? Is anyone gonna volunteer as being a good target?
Was that a nomination?
It was. Demeta nominates Jackie.
Demeta has nominated Jackie.
Tomato.
And dies.
Oh, ooh, okay.
Nice.
Great. All right.
Wow.
Tomato, your accusation, please.
Well, that changes a couple things. I was so it's funny. So it's funny. Whoever the witch is, okay, I'm streaming. Okay, like, come on. Secondly,
Making it look bad in front of the stream chat.
now I'm not gonna get my juggles. This is bullshit. Secondly, all I did, by the way, thank you, Town. I did this for Town's benefit because CB was going to close the day, and I wanted to give the opportunity for people to actually talk about nominations. I have no claim from Jackie. I don't know anything about Jackie. I just wanted to buy the Town some time, and got what's the phrase that Chuck Tingle would use? Pounded in the butt for it.
Yeah.
Jackie, your defense, please.
I'm not an awful kill.
Yeah, apparently neither am I.
That's all I got.
Okay. All
On
right.
the bright side, we can execute Tomato now.
This is true.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I haven't gotten any reads on anyone yet, or any suspicious reads, so I have no idea.
I ain't wasting my fucking ghost vote on this, I'll tell you that much.
unless Art just so happens to be the Vortox again.
All right. I mean, yeah. That was
Zero.
cool.
0 is not enough, unfortunately.
Jay, I would like to nominate Mike.
JR
Oh
has
my
nominated
God.
Mike.
Really?
Does JR die too?
JR also does.
Secret barista.
Just kidding. They live because I feel like it. JR, what is your accusation, please?
Bitch gotta die. Let's get him, boys and girls.
All right, Mike. You're,
I don't know why, but I believe him.
I do not like how many hands are up so far.
3 hands. We're evil team.
This is the evil team confirmed right here. I'm not a good kill for Town. It's still day one. We're worried about a Vortlock. You can typically refer to Demeta's freshly witch-killed corpse. I think I'm not exactly, especially after last game. I'm not comfortable with just throwing myself on the sword for nominations early.
Great content, y'all.
Vote is going around. Let's go.
Stop playing with my mixer.
Wow.
That's code. That's code. No, you know what
Oh, thank you, Town.
All right. 10 votes is enough to. Oh wait, hold on. 0 votes is enough.
It's an actual
Lynn will nominate Mr. Tomato.
Is that Lynn?
Yeah, Lynn will nominate Mr. Tomato. And yes, I'm saying
Tomato
that
head.
because you said that you were streaming.
All right, Lynn, your accusation, please.
Holy Christ.
There is a Flower Girl on this script. There's a Vortox on this script. There's a Town Crier on this script. Let's do them all.
There's a witch on this script.
Yeah. And it's a guaranteed that I'm not witched right now.
So I might recommend that we do 11 on we do 9 on this. I'm not going to burn my ghost vote for it, but we probably should have everybody put their hands up for a Flower Girl check.
Well, Flower Girl. Oh, I guess for Vortox. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
And that way
Alright.
artists don't have to use their artist question to...
I've never thought about that.
Which, by the way,
going
I
around.
could absolutely be big braining this. I could actually be the demon, and there could be an evil twin in play, and then I had the witch curse me, and then the Vortox is not going to actually. There's a whole layer that I could go into.
It would have been a lot of work for you to plan that out before you got to talk to your minions.
7, 8. I forget what comes after 8.
9?
10.
Whatever is after
Grace
8, number of votes is enough to put.
We're not playing Method, are we?
Nothing comes after 8. 7, 8, 9.
Come at me, Method.
He said
All
it,
right.
boys. He said it.
I'm gonna close nominations in 10 seconds here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
5, 4,
3,
Yes, Gwen,
1,
that was a cat. I'm not
2,
sure.
0.
All right, we are out. We're out of time. Tomato, how do you
Happy
want to
New
die?
Year!
Doesn't matter. I'm fucking dead, man. How do
fair
I
enough.
wanna die?
All right.
No,
Oh,
I,
no,
I,
you
do I
already said
actually
so,
get
you're
a
dead.
choice?
No,
You
you're
need a
actually dead.
double
Why would I
kill.
give you a choice? Good night, everybody. The game does continue.
Boiled in the
Demeta
cauldron.
Zombul confirmed.
Everybody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Demeta Zombul confirmed. We are now in mastermind day.
Yeah.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Sleepy
I'm about to
time.
go to my bed, please.
Hey, we're working on it, man.
My door's locked for some reason.
Chat. Chat. This is what happens. This is what happens. They just say, hey, you know that thing that you do? You know that content you're supposed to be producing? And we don't like it. Whoever this witch is, coming for that ass. All I want is some content, man. I wanted a snake charm. Can we get a bone collector? Can someone pop in as a bone collector? Tantar, that is very flattering, but I am actually straight up garbage at this game. In that same vein of those who don't know teach, those who don't play the game are really good at storytelling it. So, yeah, so I appreciate the thought, but I am definitely, yeah, I'm the snake charmer. I want to be bone collected, so I can fucking do something, rope. Maybe, and that was one time. But yeah, so I think if you, by the way, if you had it on your, yeah, it's a good point. Ping your friends. If you are a yeah, okay, sure. If you are a avid lover of this game, which I would imagine most of you in chat are, I do recommend letting all of the people in your lives know that we are playing this game here, and they could go on to the unofficial, they could go on to our server. We play games 3 times a week. And for those of you who are wondering, because I'm sure that there are some of you who are just watchers rather than people who are actually in the Discord, Tuesday games have been moved offline. So if you guys were expecting the Tuesday games after Patrick's stream, we're not doing them online anymore. We're doing them offline. So we're actually only currently streaming 1 day a week. So this is your single stream for Blood on the Clock Tower, Connecticut. So, yeah. Oh my god, get off of the keyboard, Benny. What are you doing? Stop it. Don't bite my nose. So I have now a cat in my lap. Or in my arms, preventing me from doing anything. And the reason why I'm not scrolling down is because as moderator of the channel, I actually can't unsee the whisper channels. So I'm purposefully not cheating in that regard, for those of you who are curious. I don't have a way of turning that off, unfortunately. Or at least not that I know of. As a moderator, I think you're kind of locked in, regardless of what your role is. Who's crying? Is that you, Benny? Did you guys pick that up? Mark it in your bingo cards. Good job, Luna. You made someone's bingo card go off. My water. Hey, Luna. You gonna sniff the microphone? You just want to cry? You're gonna cry? Hello. Hello, little lady. I literally just noticed what the prediction was. You didn't actually predict the outcome of the game, you just wondered if I was going to be Snake Charm. Thanks a lot, guys. I swear, I pick you up, you don't cry. I put you down, you cry. Mark it on your bingo cards, guys. We're done with the meowing topic. Wow, okay, Rope, so you see that I'm good, and then you say, hey, I'm gonna vote for evil? Okay, got it. Yes, I can see chat. You guys can see what I can see, and I can see what you can see. Nah, Rope. Friendship ended. Yeah, we don't need to be careful about anything. No, those are potatoes. Potatoes. Cook 'em, mash 'em, boil 'em in a stew. Maven, could you ban Rope from the chat, please?
Hello. Snake Armor sounds powerful. Like they can just become the new demon, just take the reins.
They're rough, but it's rough when they do because it's really hard to win when you just become the new demon without bluffs or knowledge of your minions. And the old demon hates you now.
All right, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all. Last night, Michael died.
Oh, unfortunate. Well, darn.
Unlucky.
I was the artist. I don't think there's any downside to claiming what I was publicly. I did not get to do it. I did tell Kev hard claim that I was the artist.
Interesting.
Art, you want to chat?
Yeah.
Hey, so remember when I told you that I was the dreamer?
Uh-huh.
I wasn't the dreamer.
Lie? You lied? You liar.
People lie in this game. That's the thing that happens. Yeah. The reason I'm telling you is because I'm dead. And because I don't want you to be a I don't want you to be a sacrificial lamb and actually lose a dreamer ability if you are a dreamer. But I can confirm that you're not the demon.
Charmer, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're a ticking time bomb, maybe it's better the witch gotcha.
Part of me thinks so, and then part of me is like content.
Oh yeah, it would have made for great content. Well, I'll tell you what, good or bad, I'll make you in chat the pseudo dreamer. Last night we dreamed Mike. Mike is either the Sage or the Serenovus. We did confirm Kev is a juggler.
Kev is the juggler, huh?
Yes, he gave it to me in a 2-for-2.
What were Kev's juggles? Him juggler, Art Philo, Dak Snake Charm. Well, that one's wrong. Jackie Seamstress, Michael Artist. Well, they got at least a 2.
Well, they got at least a 3, because they're the juggler, I'm the Philo, and Michael just claimed artist, so...
Oh, that's right.
That
Michael
shouldn't be
claimed
3.
Artist, yeah. Do you want to talk to Kev?
I'm gonna try to talk to Kev and to Mike here in a second, so...
And Mike or Michael?
Mike.
Okay, I'll talk to Michael then.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Feel slightly sus.
Do you mind if I speak with Michael, please?
Oh, sure.
In that case, I guess I'll talk to Art.
Sure, Dollar. I'll follow you.
Lead the way. Lead the way, Tomato.
Oh, I'm leading the way. Okay. Bonjour.
Oh, bonjour, friend, fellow Deado.
So I didn't get a chance to talk to you yesterday.
Yes.
I heard it through the grapevine that a dreamer saw you as the thing you just claimed in Town Square.
Good.
So I'm inclined to believe that A, you're the homie, and B, it's not a Vortox.
That I mean, I assume so. I don't know. I haven't got any information besides what Kev is. Kev did hard claim to me. I won't tell you what in case you're super bad. Well, you are dead.
Yeah. So
I can probably trust you. Kev hard claimed to me that he was the juggler. Although I also hard claimed to him that I was the artist. Maybe he killed me. Who knows?
I have heard someone claim that they saw Kev as the juggler. I don't necessarily trust it because that's too much info, but I'm inclined to also believe, given Kev, this is a bad, don't ever use this as an actual justification, but judging by Kev's juggles, Kev's juggles look authentic to me, who has seen a lot of juggles in my time.
That's what I was thinking, and I have not seen any juggles, but I think his juggles look authentic.
I tend to agree. So I was a good boy. I was a good boy who was gonna get information every night and then was witched.
Cool.
Sad.
Do you want to tell me what good boy you were? Now that you are dead.
Not quite yet. I'm not quite sure I can trust the artist or the ping as you as artist. Give me like a day to chase some stuff down, and then if I feel comfortable, I'll let you know what good boy I was.
Okie dokie.
Sounds good. Jackie, lead the way.
All right.
What can I do for you, ma'am?
So I am the seamstress.
Okay. Who did you check me with?
Kev.
And what did you get?
Yes.
Okay. I like that. I am very convinced that Kev is a town, and that would make me want to trust the fact that you got a yes, because if you were not the seamstress, I doubt you'd be sowing. You'd probably be sowing more discord, and you'd probably say a no.
Right.
So I'm willing to trust that you may be the seamstress. Do you have any other info that you would like to share?
I do not have any other info yet.
Sadly, neither do I.
Yeah, I haven't talked to very many people.
Right. I have not been able to gather a whole lot of info yet, so I'm still trying to kind of piece things together from other people. So this is very helpful that you let me know. I'm tempted to very much believe you because I very much believe Kev.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I got a good read from him yesterday. That's why I was like, as soon as you died to me, I was like, oh, just the moment in your voice, I was like, that sounds good. I'm gonna trust him.
I appreciate the social read. If I find any pertinent info regarding anybody, I think I'll channel it through you.
All right.
I'll let you know if I hear
I will.
anything.
I will do the same.
All right, awesome. Sweet.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks.
So that will be fantastic.
Great.
Yeah.
I got mine a while ago. It didn't. I think I was among the lucky ones who did not hurt.
Is this
I did
Mr.
not
Tech?
get it
No.
sick at all. So
Oh,
that was nice.
How's your arm?
I am sore everywhere. I'm
Yep.
tired. I feel drunk. Yeah. So, I
Dak.
I wanted to join on the stream when the stream first started, but an hour before the stream started, I was desperate for a nap. Like I was falling asleep playing the game, and
I was
Hey.
hoping.
1 for 1. What do you want to do?
I'll 1 for 1 with you. I'm the snake charmer.
The snake charmer.
I
Okay.
checked you night 1.
You checked me night 1.
Yep.
Wait, and you didn't change.
Didn't change.
That's interesting.
And then I checked Lynn, and I didn't change.
That's interesting, because I'm the demon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is interesting then. What demon are you?
I'm the Vortox.
You're the Zombool?
I'm the Vortox.
Alright, let's head back, guys.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
No, yeah, the
Yeah, but
couple shot does
I
kick
would
your
rather
ass.
have the alcoholic shot than the.
Are you talking about the first one or the second one?
Oh, I just got my second one yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Nominations
kicks-
are open, by the way,
Kicks
guys.
your ass. I got the Johnson & Johnson, just one of them, and it hurt.
Nah.
One shot Johnson.
Johnson nominates Johnson.
Alright.
Oh dear lord.
Just so we
Is this
so we
Chuck
have a
Tingleton?
nomination. I will
The
nominate
company?
Dak.
Okay. Dollar has nominated Dirk. Ooh, I don't like how the reminder plus things like get in the way of a nomination.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Very bothering.
Regardless,
Dollar, your accusation, please.
I'm not going to necessarily reveal anything with my accusation. I'm just going to kind of say that I got a weird social read on Dak, and he did something that I find odd, but maybe is, you know, different metas for different folks. So I'm not gonna blame, but I'm just saying we should probably nominate people and get votes up. So.
Okay, imperative information, sorry to go over Dak's defense, but he has hard claim to me, and I'm happy for him to die tomorrow.
He hard claimed to me too. That's but he hard claimed something that
Alright,
seems
guys, Dak
weird
gets to
to
talk.
hard claim so often.
It's Dak talking time. Dak?
Go ahead.
Hello. I don't think that this is a good kill for town. I am the snake charmer. You don't want to kill me.
Yeah, that's why I found that weird.
I think this
Again,
is actually.
why would you claim that?
I think,
Yeah.
well,
Come
I actually think this is a good execution.
Here comes the
I mean-
ding dong. I like the ding dong.
That sounds like an evil team to me.
Well, no, because the snake charmer lasting as long as like going into final 5 or final 4.
One.
Michael,
and that's
take your
2.
hand down, okay? Take your hand.
okay.
Do not use your
Oh,
ghost
3.
mode on this, Michael.
Oh,
Okay.
Michael. God damn it.
4. 5.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was dead.
No, we're saving your
I do
ghost
that.
mode.
All right,
done that.
5.
Sorry, I was so
Guys,
excited.
shush, shush.
I do
please.
that all the time, Michael.
We need to calm down. We need to bring ourselves from an 8 to a 7, just like for like a split second. Dak is on the chopping block. Are there any other nominations?
Yeah, Dak's gonna nominate. I'm gonna nominate Mike.
All right, Dak, you have nominated Mike, and you die.
Oh,
That's good to know.
Okay.
There's my witch. Thanks.
That witch is on point.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, Dak, your accusation, please.
Mike is evil. He's part of the evil team.
100% sure that Dak just wished
He
themselves.
is one of the
100%
minions.
certain.
So I
1000%.
believe he needs to
If
die.
I'm wrong, clip it.
Mike,
I don't care.
you need to die, according
At
to
me.
Dak.
At
But
me.
why shouldn't you?
I'm townsfolk confirmed by the dreamer.
Not in a Vortox
Go in
game.
the channel and at
It's
me
not a
with the
Vortox.
clip.
The hell it's not.
He's
It's not
1,000%
Vortox.
self-witching.
All right.
We know it's
Go.
not.
Dreamer has successfully confirmed 2 of their dreams. It's not a Vortox.
Okay. Ding dong time.
Please don't say ding dong time.
Also, if we have a
Ding
flower,
dong time.
You
If we
just
have a
said here
flower
comes
girl,
the
we
ding
know-
dong in the chat.
if we have a flower girl, they know for sure if it's a Vortox game or not. We should just point that out.
It's Ding Dong Time by Chuck Tingle.
Also, I now see what you guys are talking about. How Mike is just always considered to be evil. I guess.
Mike is evil.
I actually
0
trust
is
Mike
not
this
enough.
game.
This poor
Mike
man.
is a good friend of mine, and he is evil this game. So
All right. I'm gonna offer. I'm gonna offer 20 seconds for nominations. And I'm gonna count it. I'm gonna count it too, as loud as I possibly can. 20,
No,
19.
no, no.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Run down to 3, would you?
Yeah,
I mean,
let's
we
just
don't
go
have
to
to.
bed.
We don't have to worry about it.
Oh wait, there's a
Vortex.
Vortox. Shit.
I don't think it's a Vortox.
We're also already killing
His
that.
body is already
7.
on the line.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
Five,
that
I'm gonna,
too. Actually, yeah, that's on the
send
clock
it.
anyways.
I'm
3,
gonna send it. It's not a
2.
Vortox.
1. All right. Dak, you get executed.
Oh, right.
This town likes to execute dead bodies.
Yeah.
Forgot
They're
Dak
not
was on the
dead when
phone.
we decide to
We've
execute
already
them.
made it a thing that we just like to poke corpses every now and again. So.
They're not
Well,
dead when we choose to kill them. They just end up dead
They
before we
need-
get there.
The neighborhood
Dak
kids need exercise.
So Dak, you come back alive real quick,
Hey!
just to be executed.
Oh.
This is
Die.
DMR.
So Dak is the self-cursing witch.
All right. Anyway,
Sending you down.
I'm not alone, chat.
bedtime.
I'm not alone.
It's bedtime for all of you. You've been up way
I
too
am
late.
angry. I'm going to bed angry, damn it.
Good luck.
I wanted confirmation. He was going to check me tonight, goddammit!
Sure.
That's Hoonivian. We're left alone. Ha
Aha!
I'm the demon.
Tomato! What's that?
I'm not the demon. There's no way that wasn't a self-witching. I refuse to believe that reeked of self-witching. And we haven't heard of any novices yet. We haven't heard of any novices yet. We haven't heard of any evil twins. It has to be a pit hag, which is terrifying. Yeah, they can't. They can't win. So, Novus, Sarah Novus as a, Sarah Novus as an execution, whereas Witch is just a kill, almost like a not like a virgin, like a virgin. What is? Help me out here with my failing brain. Novus the Snake Charmer? Nope. 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 I don't believe it. I straight up don't believe it. I'm gonna be cordial with Dak tomorrow and actually give information, fake information to them. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously that depends on CB's definition of madness. Claiming Snake Charmer, I mean, listen, I know probably what's going to happen is he's going to come back to me and say I was Sarah Novus last night, I was actually the witch, or I was actually the yada yada yada, I wasn't the Snake Charmer, because he's probably put it together right now that the reason why I'm suspicious of him. Well, rope, that's a little extreme, but okay. It just reeks of it, though. Yeah, I have a feeling that when I talk to him tomorrow, He's actually a self-cursing witch. However, he's going to play it off as being Serenovus as a snake charmer because he now realizes that the reason why I was suspicious of him, even though I didn't vote for him, is that he figured out that I'm probably actually the snake charmer and I caught him in a double claim. So, yeah, I think that's probably how it's going to end up being. Extreme Ropes, another one of the books in the erotica section of Ravenswood Bluff Public Library. I think that we probably have to trust... I mean, we have to trust Art here. I really think that Jackie and Kev are on the up and up. I think Mike is on the up and up, or Michael is on the up and up. I'd like to hear what Art has to say. If Art is bluffing Dreamer, he's doing a really good job. He reacted in a genuine way, and again, this is social reads, but he reacted in a very genuine way when it came to, when I just basically called Dreamer, so I'm willing to believe that that's the case. Yeah, I don't believe it, though. Well, there doesn't have to be a Novus in play. There could be a Pit Hag in play instead. We haven't heard of any Novusing, so unless someone is being madlocked, we can pretty much assume that. I mean, there's definitely a witch for sure. The other minion probably is. We haven't heard of twins, so the minion has to probably be a Pit Hag or a Novus, but we haven't heard Novus, so I'm really thinking it's probably just a Pit Hag game. I know we haven't heard of any Pit Hagging. I mean, they could have very well just had a Vortox that they changed into another minion or another demon, and deaths were arbitrary last night. But then again, if deaths were arbitrary last night, CB and Madeline probably together would have figured out that they needed to have signaled to us that a demon has changed. Yeah, evil player could have been hacked. It's true. You're probably right, Rope. Yeah. Why does JR say that the snake charmer died? That's very interesting. Mama, they can hear you all the way over here on the microphone.
Hello there, friend.
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Am I mad?
No, you're not mad. I just wanted to check in with the chat and see how everything's going.
Chat, so, I'll let you in on this, CB. So, chat is going to respond. Hi, Rope says hi.
Hi, Rope.
So, I said, and there's a clip of this, which I'm sure is going to be making the rounds, that Dak is 100% the self-witching witch. And I said, if I'm wrong, you can clip it, you can at me, for the... And Rope has taken it a little bit to the extreme and has said, if it ends up being wrong, he's going to send it to me as a DM for the rest of my life once a day. But yeah, so it's definitely... This is where chat is at. We're really talking about kind of what the worldviews are right now. But so Rope, Naviat, and Tantar24, Drinks, Gwyn, all of them say, happy birthday, CB, they love you.
Oh, hi guys! Thank you. I appreciate it. You're all so lovely and wonderful, and I love every single one of you. I don't think there's a single person I can even say I slightly dislike right now. All right. I just wanted to check in and see how you guys were doing, because I know you kind of got shitted pretty quickly. So, all right. See ya.
Bye. We got it.
Good morning, good morning.
Alright, guys, so we switched today by pressing S. Then, I believe somebody asked how old I am. I am not, it's not my birthday today, it is actually tomorrow, but they wanted to celebrate
You
today.
lied to us.
Yep, yeah, I lied. I
I
lied
take
entirely.
all the well wishes back.
Wow.
I'm leaving now.
Yes.
I'm
I-
leaving.
I
Well,
am, however,
in my time zone, you are like it is.
It is your birthday now.
it is my birthday
night,
now, yes.
So it is your birthday.
But I'm turning. I have turned 27. All right.
I'm old
Now,
It's all downhill from 27.
it pretty much.
I will
Enjoy
agree
your
with that one.
backaches.
So,
I'm almost twice your age.
last night,
Holy shit.
Kev died.
Yay.
Oh, what?
How many minutes?
I'm gonna offer 6 minutes.
Dak, a quick word.
Well, I was the juggler, so
Jackie, a
good
quick
job, Demon.
word.
Okay, sorry about that. So yeah,
Wait
I
No, that's all right.
I was just messing around yesterday. We didn't have enough time to actually clear it up, but
No, that's fine.
so I was the dreamer.
Okay.
Night one, I dreamed Kev, and I got Juggler or Serenovis. So it's the only information I have, unfortunately, before I died.
And he just came out as juggler right after you popped out of the room.
Yeah,
He said he
I've
was-
talked with Kevin. He's basically said he
Okay.
was Juggler. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Well, I'm the snake charmer, and I was killed by witch curse. So.
Yep. I just wanted to finish up the convo. That's all.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep. Anybody want to chat? Oh, it's just Michael. Actually, Michael, do you mind if I borrow you for a second?
Sure. Hi.
Okay. So, starting to trust your artist claim.
Yeah.
I'm also starting to trust Kev's juggler claim. And I think I've done enough work that I can pretty much verify that probably art is on the up and up because they cold called 2 different roles.
They're on the up and up.
They're on the up and up.
How so?
I think that they're good, and I think that they actually did do what they said that they were. So I'm gonna tell you something that I haven't told anybody.
Oh, secrets.
I am actually the snake charmer.
Okay.
And night one, I chose art and didn't change. And then I died to a witch curse, so the only thing I actually know for true information in this game is that art is not the demon.
Okay.
So, and that Dak is either...
So you checked him twice in a row.
No, I checked him once. Night one.
Okay. Right.
Dak is either madlocked or lying. Dead either way, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But you wouldn't he has also claimed Snake Charmer again today, and you wouldn't madlock a dead player.
Right.
So
you think he was bad?
I'm pretty sure he's a minion because I don't think he would go for that bluff, and that's why I think he's the self-cursing witch. So I think that we either have a self-cursing witch or someone, or they were the Serenovis and they died to a witch curse. They tried to coordinate, try to make Dak look good. I mean, Dak clearly wasn't the demon. So I'm pretty sure the only world that makes sense to me is self-cursing witch.
Okay. And everyone was sort of sus on him from, I guess, the day before.
Yeah.
And that's why they voted him. Interesting. Okay. Cool information.
So I figured I would share that with you. I feel like we can kind of trust each other, and I also want to see if Kev actually... would you be okay with Kev coming in here?
Sure.
Because I would like to share that information with Kev as well.
Okay. I'm trying to keep track of all the people who are talking to each other, and there's a lot of people on chats.
Yeah. Let me see if I can drag him in.
I found it.
Kev, would you mind coming into our conversation?
Talk to me.
I can't join you in Dudleytown.
Let's go to Commonwealth. We were in Dudleytown, and Dudleytown's capped at 2 players. That's why. Hi, Kev. Kev, what did you get as your juggle?
4.
4.
Big,
Holy shit.
20.
Okay, so your juggle, the one that is incorrect is Dak.
That's what I thought.
Dak is not the Snake Charmer. Io is actually the Snake Charmer. I Snake Charmed Art on day 1 and did not change, so I know that Art is not the demon. Art also dreamed you as Juggler Serenovus before you came out as Juggler.
Correct.
And Michael is the artist, so you got that one correct. And Jackie's independently told me that they used their ability and checked you and me together.
Yep.
So all
That's
of that
what she told me as well.
Yep. So I'm tempted to believe all of that, and that Dak was a self-cursing witch. And because why else would they be claiming you? Basically, the only other world that it makes sense that Dak is continuing to claim Snake Charmer today is if they're madlocked, but it doesn't make a lot of sense for a Serenovus to madlock a dead player. So the only reason why they would claim a role that they don't know that's in play is because they're a minion that doesn't know that that role is not in play. Put a lot of sus on themselves, self-cursed as a witch. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Okay.
Do you have anything?
Art said you claimed Dreamer to him.
I did.
After already claiming Snake Charmer, was there reasoning behind that?
No. I told Art that I was the Dreamer day 1, and then later came out to Art as the Snake Charmer.
Okay, maybe that is what he said. Maybe I got it backwards.
And Michael, I
as
did say that I didn't tell anybody else that I was the Snake Charmer. I specifically did tell Art that I was the Snake Charmer, just so you don't think that I'm lying about that. But I didn't tell them the specific details about what I saw with my Snake Charm.
Okay.
Yeah.
As far as any other information, JR gave me Sage or Philosopher, so I narrowed him down to Sage because I know Art's a Philosopher.
Who did you see as Sage?
Dollar did, I think, claim to me that he is Sage, but he wanted me to support his Savant claim if I ever mentioned it. 'Cause he
I have a
wants to
Sage
die.
ping on another player.
Okay, well that's something.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I have JR down as Sage because they gave me Sage and Philo.
Yeah, and I also got Oracle as another one from JR.
Nothing on the other
I'm
three.
pretty sure it's Dollar.
Could be.
Like I'm pretty sure it's
Dollar and Lynn were talking. I've been keeping track for just a fucking long time. I was talking to Mike.
The tracker. Yeah, so I don't know. I want to talk to Mike and JR, but I mean we're not gonna have enough time anyway. So
yeah.
I'm tempted. If you have any information you'd like to share, I also do recommend going through Jackie because I besides your juggler, besides your juggle, Jackie claiming that 2 players are good, that it just seems like a real seamstress, you know?
Right.
Yeah. So
Also,
okay.
I'm live reporting. Deck and JR have gotten in a private channel 2 times today.
I feel bad. Art wanted to talk to me before I came down here. Now he's sitting in the town square by himself. Do you want him to join us, or?
Yeah, have Art come down. Alright, I'll just.
There you go.
I get to come in the kids club, huh?
Hey.
So, information that I'm going to share. How much of this does Art already know? Like, Kev, how much does Art know?
He knows what I know, and yeah.
Okay, so Kev got got a 4 on their juggle. The only one that's incorrect is Dak, because as you know, Art, I told you, Dak is continuing to claim Snake Charmer is not actually Snake Charmer. I'm actually Snake Charmer.
Yeah, Dak's kind of weird.
Yeah, so we're pretty sure that Dak is self-cursing witch. It's the only thing that makes sense. Who did you dream last night?
JR.
And what'd you get?
I got that JR is the witch or the barber.
Okay, so it's JR then.
It's JR.
Yeah.
It's 100% JR. I would talk to him.
I think it's JR, and I think Dak, if I'm doing a social read, is maybe in cahoots with him. Maybe the demon. Maybe I think Dak might be the demon, or maybe.
Dak's dead.
That's my social read.
Yeah,
just
JR
from how
gave
much
me
they've been chatting and stuff.
Neither of those roles, so none.
Yeah, every time I've talked to JR, they were a different role. I got Oracle, Philo, Sage, so definitely not the barber. Also, barber in a script.
All right, guys, let's head on back. This part's over.
All right.
Oh no.
We were having a nice time. We were
God.
at Lake
Yeah,
Conference,
invite
we were-
everybody but me. Thanks a
were-
lot, Demeta.
Well, there was only so much space in the van, Dak. I mean, when we go to the water park, we also want to make sure that we have enough space for all of our towels.
All right, guys, we are in that phase. I honestly don't know what I walked back in here to,
We need a lot of towels.
we are going into that nomination phase that everybody loves and adores. So
Sounds okay.
I like it better when I'm alive and I can nominate people.
I would like
I-
a Slayer
for you,
shot.
Kev.
No.
I'm not doing Slayer shots. I'm sorry.
Kev, who do you want me to
Yep.
nominate?
So I got a.
Oh, I'm not
weird
sure.
one.
Okay, I won't nominate anyone tonight, then.
Can I juggle?
No.
If he's a philosopher, yeah,
Can
you can.
you?
Oh yeah,
Can
if he's
you?
recently philosophered in.
You can juggle
Yeah.
all you want. I don't care.
Okay,
Oh,
thank you.
fu-
I'll put it
okay.
in chat.
Can you juggle? That's the question.
I don't know. Can you?
I don't know why a dead player would juggle, but you can certainly try it.
And your arms don't move. Dice just fall to the ground.
Well, it's my first day of juggling.
As a dead juggler, you poor thing.
There we go. Put my juggle in chat.
Alright.
Thank you for that acknowledging my juggle.
So are you claiming there's a pit hag?
I once got Serenovus as juggler on like day 3 and just juggled anyway, and then acted like I didn't know how the ability worked.
Hey Rope, I'm looking at chat now just to get ideas. Rope, I just want to let you know, I allow juggles because what if there was a pit hag who made a juggler?
Exactly.
It's totally valid.
I mean,
And
that's
Philo
fair.
juggle.
That's
Or a
actually fair, yeah.
or a Philo who became juggler.
Yeah, that's
All
true.
of these are real things.
So second call for nominations.
Jackie nominates Jackie.
Jackie has nominated Jackie.
What the
But why?
All right, Jackie, what is your accusation?
So, I am a seamstress who used her abilities, so unless we know who someone actually bad is, and I'm still scared of a Vortox, someone should die.
I do most like this.
I do not believe it's a Vortox, Jackie.
Okay.
I've
Then
heard
don't
So
vote for
information.
me.
trust your information.
I think
Alright,
we're
I've heard
pretty
information
convinced.
that it isn't a vortex.
Jackie, your
that it's
defense,
not a
please.
vortex.
Well, I guess then don't kill me. I like my little blue token.
Convincing, guys. It's very convincing. Countdown begins. It's what do we call it? It's my favorite time for the ding dong.
Big long time.
Dang dong time.
Love me some ding dong time. I like Twinkie time too.
Oh no.
Ho ho time with my ding dong.
Jesus Christ.
Can I just mention, ho-hos are actually not that bad. I actually don't mind ho-hos.
Zero. Jackie, you're gonna have to stay alive for a little longer. I'm sorry.
I guess so.
All right. Any other noms?
Don't be afraid of the. Speaking of ding dongs, don't be afraid. The witch is dead.
Which is dead.
Ding dong.
Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah, actually, that makes sense.
All right. Second call for nomination.
Are we sure the witch is dead?
I'm like,
Dollar, nominate someone and see if the witch is dead.
Who?
Hey, don't want to risk that.
I'm like 85% sure. I'm 85% sure that the witch is dead.
Someone else
Alright.
should nominate and see.
Last call for nominations.
Someone should nominate Mike because he said he'd be okay to die today.
I said no such thing.
Yeah, you did. You said not today, but you'd be okay tomorrow.
That
All
was
right.
from the last
Art will
game.
nominate JR.
All right. Art has nominated JR. Art. You may give your accusation.
Or just getting a general kind of weird social read on it. I got
You get
some
used to it.
information kind of points to JR as possibly on the evil team. Don't think JR is the demon. Worst, he's a minion. And that's about it. We should kill somebody just in case there's a Vortox that the pit hag made.
That's true.
Okay.
All right.
I don't
Guys,
think we need to spend
don't
all our
use your
dead
dead
votes on
votes.
this.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
use
gonna-
dead
Don't
votes.
use
JR,
all these dead
JR,
votes,
JR,
guys.
guys, JR, please.
Alright, well, I'm not the demon and I'm not a minion. And if you kill me, we're in for a real bad time. So I highly recommend we don't.
All right. Votes going around. Here we go.
Got it. It's a Saint Queen.
Dong, ding, dong.
It's not really too many hard times we can be
One.
in for,
One.
I think.
2, 3, 4, 5. 5 votes. 5 votes is very much enough to put JR on the block.
You guys are going to be very depressed tomorrow.
All right, bring on the
All
picnic.
right. Anything else?
Come on.
Nominations end in 5, 4, 3, 2.
JR nominates Mike.
JR.
Oh.
You've nominated Art.
Mike.
Oh, Mark. Oh, Mike.
Mike.
Sorry. And you die.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, the witch is not dead.
Okay.
All right. JR, your accusation, please.
I just wanted to see if I was cursed. Also, I think Mike
Don't
is
say it.
evil.
All right, Mike, your defense, please.
Again, I am
Don't say it.
Dreamer confirmed. Townfolk. Nothing more.
All right.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
All right. Vote goes around. Here we go.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Dak, don't use your ghost vote for this.
Want to speed up the game and kill Mike? I'd be up to vote Mike.
Let's kill Mike, guys.
Really,
Oh,
Dollar?
It's a little too late now.
Really,
Yeah.
Dollar? You're gonna lynch me like that after last game?
All right.
fair.
One
I can't do
vote
that for you.
is not enough to beat the 5 that is on JR, and I'm going to end nominations now.
The DM has been sent.
JR, the dead body, like all the other dead bodies, you've been executed. And the game continues.
Only
Good night,
execute dead bodies in this town.
We only execute dead bodies. Good
You're
night.
the worst.
Good luck.
JR, chat tomorrow.
Yeah, sure, but I'm gonna publicly claim my role.
That's fine. Chat.
Yeah.
help me
And then everyone's gonna be real sad.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Fail. Game's over. Art saw Michael as, I believe you said artist and Sarah Novus. It's over. I am now gonna get blown up forever. The BMs. Literally forever. You know, it's fine. I did it for the content. Starting to think so, Adrian. They go -1. Doesn't matter. No outsiders to pick. Rope. Rope. Narp meaning no, as in not the demon.
All right. So what's up?
My DMs are already alight.
I'm so sorry.
I figured.
That was very interesting that you told me that. I was like,
Well,
in my head.
you know, you came in and you wanted to check in on me, and I feel like it was a, you know, like one of those mental health checks, like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm fucking
somebody's asking what does CB stand for. That's a good question. The people need to know. So, my name actually, whenever I was a kid, I had to create my first email address, and my first email address, basically, as anybody would do, your favorite game, Crash Bandicoot, was in the email address. So my name was Crash Bandman, and because you know I'm cool like that. When I created my first Minecraft account, I shortened it because Crash Bandman at the time was actually too long for a Minecraft account. So I shortened it to CB Man, and I've been playing with CB Man ever since. And I shortened it recently because somebody was like, "Oh well, man, you go by they." And I was like, that doesn't really matter. So it's CB.
Corporate Scum, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
Yes, thank you, Corporate Scum. You're the best.
So yeah, I felt like last night was a good mental health check, and I was like, oh, I'm on fucking fire. Like I've solved this game. And now the mental health check, like, it's not looking too great because I know that my DMs are gonna just be popping off with this goddamn clip.
That is the best. I'm sorry. I just okay.
No, it's great
we have to get back. I think I have Madeline doing the night anyway, so it's not a big deal.
But yeah, so that's been fun, and I figured I would just ping you on that.
Fair enough.
Have a good night.
You too.
Jokes on CB, because I'm not gonna have a good night. All right, over under. Chat, I'm gonna put an over under on you guys right now. What are the chances? I'm gonna give you a statement. You either can give me the over, or you're gonna either take the over or the under. Rope is going to stop sending me his daily reminder of the clip before or on the day that Blood on the Clock Tower releases. Are you going to take the over or the under on that? As in, if it's the under, he's going to stop before the game arrives. If you take the over, he's going to stop after the game arrives. Are you going to take the over or the under on that? Because I already know what I'm thinking. Gwen, I don't need a hug necessarily. I mean, obviously I would love. Everybody deserves a hug. God, someone does have to fucking tell him that. If you stop at exactly 11:30, which by the way we don't actually know if that's going to be the arrival date, just so everybody knows. Could be earlier, could be later. They don't think it's later, but you know.
So guys,
So who's dead?
Anyway, who's dead?
Hey.
Wow. Look at you, Mr. Want to be storyteller instead? You can be the storyteller. Here you go. You be the storyteller now. And you
Storytelling.
you announce who's dead right now. You
Great.
tell us who's dead right now. Go ahead.
Oh, fine. Art's dead. Isn't that right? Art,
You know what?
It's art, isn't it?
You know what, Mr. Storyteller?
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah.
Art is dead.
Yeah. See what I mean?
Just as an FYI, this is Final Four. This could be, guys, this is Final Four. This could be Final Day.
Go to sleep.
Keep that in mind.
Alright, so I'm just going to ruin all your days now. Thank you for the sunlight. I was the barber. This is a Fangu game, and the Fangu has most likely done a swap.
Oh boy.
How?
Has anyone been swapped? Was it a public swap or was it between the evil team? That's the big question.
Well, provided what JR is saying is true, if they were the barber and they died during the day, the very first thing that would happen at night was that the demon would get their haircut swapped.
Yeah. So no one is claiming that they got swapped.
Not necessarily. It could have also happened after the demon acted, because there's no like hard ruling on it.
I believe it happens immediately as soon as it can.
CB, how would you read that?
It's very dependent on the story.
A barber swap. No, wait. Hold on. Barber what?
If the barber is killed during the day, does it happen immediately or does it happen?
It has to happen immediately. Yes.
Does it? Okay.
Okay. So yeah, does anyone want to come out and say they were swapped? Otherwise, it either didn't happen or it happened within the evil team, so we don't know about it. Which means anyone we were sus about could now be a minion instead of a demon.
Barber could also theoretically be lying.
That's true. They could also be the Fangu and just swapped to an outsider.
There is a spot in the night order for the barber. Is that not when it happens?
That is if the barber is killed at night.
I see.
It's just a reminder that if the barber was to die, the barber and like the Scarlet Woman and all those characters should be done as soon as physically possible.
Okay. Yes. Mike, could I have a word?
Either way, we should probably go to sleep.
Yeah, who is that?
It's Chris, the native.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey,
Hi.
What role are you claiming?
I am the sage.
So you haven't died yet?
Nope.
Okay, I just didn't have you in my Grim, so I just wanted to fill out my Grim.
You are very quiet to me for some reason.
Yeah, sorry, I was just not close to the microphone.
I was going around like claiming savants, so then I could be killed, but the demon, for whatever reason, has not. So I don't know if they just figured that I was just bluffing savant. Because there was one day where I didn't, where I forgot to go to get savant info, because I'm dirty like that sometimes. And so they may have just figured out that I wasn't a savant and just left me alone, since I was confirmed by the dreamer. So.
Okay. I didn't have a whole lot to offer, unfortunately. I got night 1 info and then I died.
What were you? Or
I was the snake charmer.
You were the snake charmer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep, that's how I see it too.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. So, my view was that Dak could have theoretically been madlocked, but we've seen absolutely no evidence of a. So this is the thing. I haven't seen any evidence of a pit hack or of a Ceratovus yet. I would imagine someone would come out if they were madlocked, but or if they weren't.
Theoretically, the Ceratovus could just be madlocking themselves.
They could
hide that they're an evil.
They could. And just like strike on the one day that matters, yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it's just that, these are loud minions, and we've only seen one of the loud minions this far. So, I don't know. But I do know that I don't trust Dak, because even after dead, they kept on claiming that they were the snake charmer, and you wouldn't do that because you wouldn't madlock a dead player, more than likely. So, yeah, I don't trust Dak, which made me think that the info that I was getting was correct, and that I thought it was JR, and then JR is now dead, too. yeah, so needless to say, I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, I don't know. This has been a really weird reading game. Normally I get like sus on people and then I like drive into it furious to what they are, but I really haven't this game.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's been a very quiet evil game.
Have you gotten any words on anybody? Anybody you don't trust?
Not particularly. I was thinking Dak, like you. I was thinking Dak was a self-cursing witch. But then the witch, and the witch struck again.
All right, guys, back to the town square.
Okay. Jackie, I have a lot of info, but I'm not going to share it with you because I'm pretty sure it's all wrong.
Oh, okay.
Sick.
Yeah.
A lot of whispers tonight.
Anyway, we go to sleep.
This is a weird game.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's the spiciest of games.
Oh, they're laughing about something.
I will allow 1 minute here.
I laugh about everything though, so don't.
No more chats.
Don't do it.
I just recommend we go to sleep. It's fine.
Eric?
That's fair.
All right,
I recommend that it is not a Vortex game,
I've been saying that for the
and
last.
I will guarantee you that.
All right, I will ask all the living players if they wish to nominate. So, Dollar, do you wish to nominate?
I would quickly like to ask, do we know of an oracle in the game?
I've heard of a soft claim of an oracle.
Okay. I have reason to believe, I have heard some savant info, that is, if there is an oracle in play, then there is if there's an oracle in play, then there's not a pit hag in play, or vice versa.
All right, so, Dollar, do you wish to nominate today?
No.
Lynn, do you wish to nominate today?
No.
Mike, do you wish to nominate today?
Yeah, so nominate Jackie. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not nominating today.
All right, I need to confirm that though. Are you actually not nominating?
I am not nominating today as
Okay.
Final Four.
Okay.
Jackie, are you nominating today?
No.
All right. The day
Also,
comes to
Dollar,
an end.
you
Okay.
did mention that
I got
you
this, Madeline. You're good.
All right.
were.
Just dramatic.
I know that you're. Okay, fine. Make it super dramatic. Right
Hey,
now.
can I say one thing first?
Yeah.
Please? I'm tired of being Sarah Novus.
Oh.
I am the flower girl.
Oh.
Huh.
Interesting.
Do we have an execution?
You're dead.
Yes, I am.
Doesn't matter.
But
Do
I'm
we have
tired
an
of being
execution?
Sarah Novus.
That's the question.
Do we have an execution? Why would there be an execution?
That's storyteller discretion, whether
Yeah.
it's when you break madness,
Okay.
especially on
Look
dead
at
player.
Dak. Look at Dak trying to bluff being Sarah Novus.
Oh, Mike, you're
Yeah, I
so
don't-
evil.
Yeah, Mike.
Like,
you'll leave.
4 players remain living.
All right.
No one chose
I think Dollar
to
is
nominate.
sauce.
So, we are gonna end the day here. Madeline, do you think we really need to go tonight? I don't think we do.
I mean,
We are going to end the game here. At least I am personally going to end the game here.
yeah. I think it's safe to say,
Yeah,
the
it's
game
safe
is
to say.
over.
The game is over.
Evil majority.
Congratulations to the evil team.
Is
You have
Dollar the
won?
evil man?
I am
I
the
think
demon.
Dollar's.
Let's
I
find.
knew
Well,
it.
hold on. I know this was. Dak, I know that you wanted to confirm yourself as executed. However, that would actually have ended the game in Evil's favor anyway. So let's go around the clock here. I honestly thought this game was not as one-sided as it really was. So
I thought it was decided the other way.
I really thought that Evil was gonna have a hard time with this game.
So Dollar, I
let's
just want to
begin.
say that you pretty much spilled yourself, at least to me, because you said, "Hey, I'm the savant," but earlier in the like night one, you said, "Hey, I'm the sage. I'm gonna fake claim the savant." I was about to expose you.
All right, so JR was in fact your barber, who unfortunately had to be killed. So nobody died by execution today in this game. Just so you guys know, not a single person died by execution. JR was killed by the witch. They were the barber. Kev was your juggler who received a 4. And that was not inaccurate information. They got everybody except
Dak.
It was Dak. Yes, that's right. Dak was claiming a snake charmer. Michael was your artist who never got to ask their question because they got killed night 2. Lynn, fucking hell, Lynn. Good lord. Lynn was your witch who managed to get half of the kills during this game.
Yikes.
They killed who they killed? They killed Demida.
Yep.
They killed was it Dak? And then they killed JR.
Yep. Rough when the evil team gets to kill twice a day.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Lynn pulled an Elliot.
Last one.
Mike, you were the Serenovus.
What's up? I'm sorry, who? Somebody say something.
I said Lynn pulled an Elliot.
Yes.
Yes.
This is impressive.
She did. She did.
Mike was your Serenovus, as an old friend of mine would have said. Mike, poor Dad.
I
Mike,
knew it
what?
was you son of a bitch.
You tormented Dak
you.
the entire game.
Son of a bitch.
Mike locked Dak as the snake charmer the entire game. Like no one else was ever mad. And I'm not laughing. I think it was actually kind of mean.
Well,
I knew it was him. I knew it.
Dak as Flower Girl. Holy crap! Like that really synced it in for us. Like
that was
Jesus,
such a great night.
I did not know he was Flower Girl, and knowing that he's now the
nobody had a chance to know because all I could claim was fucking Snake Charmer.
By the end, we definitely thought that Dak was the outsider, so I was like saving him as a jump.
There's a reason why I sussed you the entire game. CB is about to tell why that is.
Okay, Demida. So, Demida was your snake charmer. I was honestly hoping that the snake charmer was gonna have a little more fun this game, and I was very upset that they decided to die to witch.
I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry, Demida.
But yes, they were the snake charmer. They did check Art as the... Well, I'll tell you what they are. Jackie was your seamstress who did check between Demida and Kev and got a yes. An accurate yes. That was night 2, I believe. Dak was your flower girl who was unfortunately maddened for the entire game as a snake charmer. Art was your philosopher who decided to become a dreamer night 1 and was receiving technically correct information throughout the entire game. There's a theme here, guys. Do you see that theme? Dollar was your Fangu who had some, I would say, some existentialist thoughts during the night. Do I switch with the outsider? Do I swap myself? Who do I kill? Dollar, I think, played very, very well under the radar in this game. I did not roll drop. Okay, I did roll drop. You're absolutely right. Dollar is actually one of my friends that I invited to the server, and I totally had to make Dollar the demon. So
I have never played Sects and Violets before, and he was like, "I'm gonna make you the demon."
It's the best way to learn a script.
It is.
Oh my god.
What was Michael again?
I was the artist.
Michael was the artist.
I didn't get to use all my powers, so I was just
Dollar, did you ever figure out I was the barber?
No, I had no idea. I thought you were the philosopher.
Well, you were sitting next to the philosopher, so either way.
Yeah, because you told me in your in our very first whisper on my very first whisper on day 1, you told me Philo, Sage, and Oracle, and I didn't speak to any of the evil team on day 1 at all. I only spoke to Mike on day 2, and I didn't even speak to Dollar until like day 3 or 4.
Yeah. Yep.
And when Mike told me that the bluffs were Savant, Oracle, and Sage, I was like, well, JR is automatically going to be the philosopher now. and I know I was claiming juggler, mathematician, town crier, But then when I got the bluffs, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do some oracle stuff. But then I was like, wait a minute, I haven't heard hide or hair about a mathematician. That was in my initial threes. I'm just gonna stick with math.
Nice.
Mike.
Yeah.
In our last chat.
Yep.
How in the world did you manage to keep yourself together when I was talking about Dak being the self-cursing witch and how my entire worldview was based on that? How did you not crack up laughing?
Because I've been cracking up laughing in between when I wasn't being talked to. When I'm on the evil team and I have myself composed, I can bluff pretty good. Although ask CB, when he came to visit me at night, I was cracking up laughing so much.
He was laughing pretty hard. So
yeah, like.
Because he knew that I was
evil
playing.
and I was laughing. Oh my god.
Kev,
me and I guess you just gotta know Mike because me and Dak were like, that guy's fucking evil, kill him.
Yeah, we did. We were in private chats, and I'm like, Mike's evil. Mike's evil.
Yeah, I
And of course, every private chat had either CB or Madeline in with me, just because they were making sure that I wasn't breaking madness. But I didn't. But I was just like, no, he's evil. I've heard of this and I've heard of that, but nope. I'm just a safe farmer.
I was keeping track of who everyone was private chatting with as of like day 3, just because I was dead and I had nothing else to do. And I kept seeing Dak and JR constantly going to private chat, so like they're both evil. You know, they both have to be evil, right?
So,
Dak's gotta be evil, so JR's gotta be evil.
Nope,
no,
we were just in there talking. That's all.
To Kev, Michael, and Art, I do apologize. My worldview was correct, but I had
it's okay.
I had such a read that there was no way you would madlock a dead player, and
oh yeah,
I forgot that it's
I
Mike
will.
and Dak.
Honestly, one of us should have posed the idea that there might still be 3 evils alive and gone after Dollar that last
I
day.
was sure
I
there were
think
2 left alive, but I didn't realize
if
there were 3.
if we were to execute anybody, I think we would have gone for Dollar, right?
You know, we were so certain there was no witch left. The witch died. Isn't that right, Jemida?
Alright, so about that.
And then JR got killed.
Yeah.
Was that you thinking Dak?
Hold on. By the way, JR being witch cursed was my idea. I told Lynn day 2 or day 3, make sure JR is cursed because he's non-nomination heavy. And sure enough,
he said that he wasn't going to nominate, and I tried to just like plant the little seed, just like, well, someone else should nominate. I'm not going to nominate, and then.
No, I nominated because I thought I was witch cursed. Don't confuse it for anything else.
Oh, I know.
Honestly, JR, I wanted to curse Art because in town the day before, Mike had come around and said that there was a dreamer, and I was like, okay, well, based on what I've got, I think Art is the dreamer. So I was like, okay, well, I fear Art dreaming me, so let's witch curse him. But Mike came around and said that to witch curse you, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll do what Mike says.
Not even knowing that JR was the barber.
Yeah, Art nominated, and I was like, damn it, freak, as if I didn't curse Art. And you had already said that you weren't gonna nominate today. I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
well.
a little sad about that. And then JR nominates, like, yes.
Yeah.
There it is. It's synced in.
I could feel Lynn and Mike both smile as JR said he was nominated.
So Lynn,
I could just feel the warmth of just like the there it is.
Why did I get the night 1 curse?
All right, guys. That was Sects and Violets.
You were a shot in the dark, and I did say, like, I don't know if I called you Mr. Tomato. Sorry.
It's Mr. Tomato.
I don't know if Mr. Tomato is streaming. I know he was streaming earlier, but either way, I feel like they're gonna nominate, so I'm just gonna go for it.
I didn't mention this, CB, but before you came to me the first night, I was sitting there going like, all right, so CB like dropped me, Fangu, so he's probably like he said he didn't drop anyone else, but I think he dropped other people. I think he probably dropped Mike as the evil twins, we could do the Mike and Michael thing, and I think that'd be really funny. And then Lynn is probably the pit hag to make some outsiders for me to jump to.
So
and it
I
was
did.
the exact opposite.
I did actually drop 2 other people. And Madeline can vouch for this. I dropped Mike as the Sarah Novus.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
And I did drop Demeta as the Snake Charmer.
Thanks.
But everybody else was completely random. I mean, the setup was not random, but everybody else was chosen randomly.
So, I
believe-
totally,
Go ahead,
without
Lynn.
even realizing it, I totally made sure that Medemon stayed Medemon on day 1. Sorry, Demeta. Sorry,
you're good.
chat.
No, you're
Oh, I can't. I still can't believe I mad like the flower girl. That's, oh my god, what a pick! What a pick!
I still feel like I probably should have swapped, Barbara swapped myself with Lynn. But it didn't matter.
It didn't matter at that point. Once Cher was dead, Art just needed to be killed, and that's it. That's game.
Michael, my general idea with telling you that I was the Savant, even though I knew that I already claimed Sage, I was hoping that either A, you wouldn't remember, or B, you would see that I was doing something really suspicious and was tripping over myself, which would have made me look more like a minion than a demon.
Also,
Right. That's some 5D chess.
my day 2, I believe it was day 2. My day 2 chat with Art. He comes to me and I give him that I am the Savant, and he's like, "Well, I saw you as Sage or Sarah Novus." I'm like, "Yes, okay, I'm actually the Sage. I'm doing a role swap with someone else who's the Savant, so I'm actually bluffing as Savant. But yes, I am the Sage."
Yeah, Mike and I agreed.
He told me that too.
Mike and I agreed that we were going to do the thing that I still told you, Michael, and then CB Man told the Dreamer that Mike was the Sage, so we had to swap our swap.
Oh yeah, I kind of fucked that up.
That's fine.
Oh no, it's fine because it totally worked in our favor because Art saw me as good from there on.
Yep. I mean, you're absolutely right, Mike. I was as dumb can be that entire game.
Arch, did you ever dream me as anything?
Nope, I didn't dream anybody that was any good for anything. I was useless this entire
No,
night.
you
I
actually-
apologize
no,
for
you
both the
dreamed-
evil team and the good team.
No, Art, you're
Oh, you
dreaming
did fine,
on,
Art.
right? So
I need to go back to Trouble Brewing
I mean,
because
at the very
I
least-
suck.
no. So
At
Art,
least
actually,
we both at least good team stomped first and evil team stomped second.
So
At least we
Right,
had both
and,
teams stomped.
and I stomped with neither team. I just took
Poor Art.
I took ass beatings tonight like Dak took Sarah Novus's. Just one after the other, after the other, after the other. And you know what the real joy of it is? The real fun of this game is after you lose these ass kickings, you get to sit around for another 30 minutes while the team congratulates themselves. It's awesome. It's awesome.
So Art,